Hey, this is Rocket Brain Surgeon, and we're looking at the T-44-85. This is the Tier 7 Russian medium premium tank. The pros and cons of the tank: it's very, very quick. Good acceleration, excellent top speed. It has angled front plate, which is going to generate a lot of bounces, especially from lower tier enemies. It has a low profile, which is typically underrated, but when you're in a medium, you want to be low to the ground and hard to hit. The penetration is going to be the weak point of the tank. The base round at 126 is not awesome. The aim time of the tank is not great for what you get. It's not a horrible aim time or gun handling, but it's not solid either. The on-the-move accuracy is kind of a sticking point for me. When you have a tank with low penetration, you really want to be able to shoot things on the move, and so far that has been dicey. The reason why you really want good gun handling and good on-the-move accuracy is because you're going to need to use your mobility a lot of the time to make up for the lack of penetration. So on the way to the E75, I missed a shot from a fair distance away, about 75 meters, but the other times I'm auto-aimed on him now and I hit 3 shots in a row. So it's definitely not all bad. There are worse tanks that shoot worse on the move. Here we generate a bounce from an opposing T-44-85. It might not seem all that spectacular because you're like, ooh, who cares? It's 126 penetration, so what? But there are a lot of tanks that you will be facing that do have 150 penetration or less, and being able to generate bounces from them frontally adds a dimension to the tank that you normally don't have in a lot of mediums. For example, the T-20, it's just going right through. So in this way, the tank kind of feels like a mini Type 59 to me, where the frontal armor is not quite enough to bounce high penetration guns or things from upper tiers, but you can bully lower penetration guns and lower tiers very, very effectively. The view range on the tank at 370 is fairly decent for its tier, and the camo rating is the typically strong Russian medium camo rating. This allows you to play vision games very well and to be spotted only when you want to be spotted. Now here we're going to have that penetration come into play. There's a Tiger 1 in front of me, and simply using the base round, it's just not enough. When he's angled like that, I don't even know if the APCR round is going to be enough either. It's just going to generate bounce after bounce after bounce. And this is a problem because you really don't want to invest in a ton of premium rounds because the tank is supposed to be a moneymaker. So I just decided to give up. So a lot of frontal engagements are going to be very problematic for you. However, from a thematic perspective, the tank is meant to be a high-speed flanker, and in that role, it does very well. It has all the tools it needs to succeed, with a decent view range, great speed and mobility, low profile, good camo rating. It's all there. And alleviating the penetration problem somewhat, the tank does get preferential matchmaking. That means it will only see tier 8s at maximum unless you are platooned with someone. So it will never see tier 9s. As a credit grinder, I'm kind of skeptical of how this tank will work. There are just going to be too many situations where you can't deal with another tank frontally, and it'll be difficult even with premium rounds. As a novelty purchase, if you wanted something to grind up your Soviet medium crews, I think this could be a fine tank. Hope you enjoyed. Happy hunting.